Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hi, ELEGBA. How are you, sweetie? I just, we're going to do, of course, the Dashikis and Bonnets, and I really like this deck that I've been using consistently. It's called the Universal Love Guidebook. But before I do that, I got this from one of my group mates. So I belong to a book club that I created, right? In order to come into the book club, you have to take tarot class, right? It's every Wednesday at 7 p.m., right? Well, here's what I discovered. I am in a book club around amazing, amazing, talented people, right? And so sometimes we just discuss, right? Some book club nights are just talking, right? But it's a bunch of spiritual people talking, so you know it's going to be for the greater good, right? But sometimes it's just talk, right? I want to do a reading every single time, but as of lately, readings haven't been coming to the table. We did do a reading on who the Mega Millions lottery person would be, and the person hasn't come through as of yet. So there you go. We still don't know who in the group was the most accurate, except that somebody said they were close by location. Something about the location. I think it might have been Tasha said she was close by the location. Something in the location of the person that won. We'll figure it out this Wednesday. But one of my group mates at Tosha came up with this product that she's been taking. And I know for me personally, I've been looking for the right multivitamin. The reason why I feel like this one might be the best is because it's a liquid multivitamin, which means it'll get to my bloodstream easier. So this is not a product placement. I don't give a hoot about anybody. But I wanted to make sure it had B12 in it, and that was very important to me, which it does. It has zinc in it, which is very important to me, especially in this COVID environment. Chrononium it has, because I need minerals. Oh, it has vitamin K2 in it, which is very important because it goes along with D3. All ingredients are vegan and non-GMO. A, C, D3, vitamin E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folate, vitamin B12. So it's got a couple of B's in there. Pantothenic acid as calcium. Clonine, I don't know what clonine is used for. Whole body maintenance and support blend. So, this is the newest thing I'm going to try. And for my age bracket, 18 and up, 1 ounce of 2 tablespoons. 1 ounce or 2 tablespoons. This is a tablespoon, right? Tastes like vitamins, to be honest with you. Shake well before using, which I did. Once daily. Take in the morning either with food or juice, or you could even take it on an empty stomach. Why liquid multivitamin? Though we believe in a diet-first approach to health, not everyone gets the essential vitamins and nutrients they need from diet alone. Our liquid multivitamin is an easy-to-take formula for people. All right. I'll try it. I'm always trying different multivitamins. Always. So this is just the newest form of multivitamin I'm going to try. All right. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Hi, Lisa D. Good health. Good health, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good health. This is Dashiki's and Bonnets. How is everyone doing today? So, let's get the word of the day in. Get the word of the day. What does Spirit want me to tell you? What does Spirit want me to tell you? You know, I feel like picking from the bottom today. I don't know why, so I'm just going to pick from the bottom. I just got that feeling, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick from the bottom. Fear. Fear. Somebody yesterday didn't get this message because I never pick from the bottom. So, what is it that you need to learn? I really thought if I picked from the bottom, I was going to beat the odds. You know what? This is a good lesson to learn. You cannot beat the odds. If God wants you to have something, it's going to show up time and time again, either until you learn your lesson or whatever. All right. Fear. Good morning, not only cute. Good morning, not only cute. Yes, be more. Fear. Fear is preventing you from living. Who am I talking to that, one, did not get the message yesterday or is new and was not in yesterday? Fear is preventing you from living. Fear is preventing you from experiencing your true potential. Perhaps you've tried to suppress your fear, but that means you just lock it away inside and you cast an invisible shadow over your life. Fear is not a bad thing. In fact, it's a bit of a good thing for us. But when our fears blow out of proportion, become irrational, and start to control our lives, then it's time to face it and heal it. Don't suppress your fears. Learn how to let them surface. Face your fears one at a time. Give each fear your undivided attention. Acknowledge and love your fears. Observe and talk to your fears. Embrace your fears. With practice, with love, and with patience, each fear will dissolve and transform to light. The healing power of love will then fill your heart, your mind, and your thoughts, and you shall come to know and trust that you are always safe. You are an immortal, eternal child of the universe. You are an immortal, eternal soul of love. Who needs to face their fears? I'm not questioning what your fears are, right? That's not what's going on here. Who needs to face your fears? Oh, Lisa D, I'm happy to hear that. Good morning, Black Daddy, and good health. Who needs to face their fears and tackle one fear at a time? You know what a lot of people's fears are? Can I give you a really good example? Speaking up. Speaking up, particularly in defense of yourself and sometimes in defense of others. But that just means we grapple at speaking our authentic truth. That is a fear. And that's a huge fear with people. The way you handle your fear is to say it. I fear this. So what do I fear? It's not much I fear. Okay, I have a good one. I fear not being loved. I fear being taken advantage of. And the very thing I fear is the one thing that constantly shows up in my life. The very negative thought that I put into not being loved and not being taken advantage of are the two things that constantly show up in my life. So what are your two things? Because only as of recently did I come to the final conclusion that I don't need to be loved. And that is something that my own child may have taught me and his wife, that I don't need to be loved, that I know the quality of the person that I am, and that because I produce love, love will always return back to me, and I don't need to be validated by specific people anymore. And in that way, coming to the Caribbean, being alone, one with God, one with universe, one with the birds and the chickens and the lizards, geckos, in a new environment with a dialect I'm so scared of, that I've had to conform and deal in solitude with my own fear and really grapple with it. And that maybe that might have put me in a bit of a depression, because all I ever want is to be loved and not be taken advantage of. But I have to come to the realization that that fear is actually what I bring to the table every day I wake up. So what's your fear? Because only as of recently did I understand that I was producing my own fears over and over and over. Only as of recently. And only when I could come out of my depression and realize I'm a good person regardless. And I am perfectly made regardless. I am happy. Oh my God. I am happy with how God has presented me to the world. Fear of holding on. Mine is fear of change. That's a big one. Oh, Lisa, thank you, sweetie. Wow, it sounds like the message may have been for you. A lot of times you will be surprised that the messages that come through are relatable. Like if I point to you, I've got 3 fingers pointed back to me. So remember when you're in a position of power and educating and developing others, that the person that's educating and developing others is an equal work in progress always. If you get someone that acts like they know it all and has no wiggle room, I would never want to be bothered with that person. I think Dashiki's and Bonnets is for you, but I get something out of it every day. I mean, every day. So yeah, it sounds like it's for me. I'll take it. I'm a work in progress, but I do it for you. Fear of speaking up, see? That doesn't surprise me, Black Daddy. Flying, oh, child. And being successful, oh, success is a measurement. Success is what measuring tool are you using? What's your measuring tool? Because I've gotten fired from every job. If I go that by that measuring tool, that's not successful in some people's eyes, right? So what's your measuring tool? I would rather know, Black Daddy, that you're a kind-hearted person. That to me is success. Oh, Els, thank you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, sweetie. That's a measure of success, because in this world we're missing kind and caring people, right? Fear of holding on. Let go. Let your hands go. Don't hold on anymore. Don't hold on. Let go. And it's okay to let go. It's okay to have fears. But what did the book say in terms of fears? Let's talk it through one more time. What the book says in terms of fear. And I really like this part because I do talk to myself a lot. Rather than suppressing your fears, let them surface. Face them one at a time. Give them your undivided attention. Acknowledge and love your fears. Observe and talk to your fears. Embrace them. With practice, love, and patience, each fear will dissolve and transform to light. There's someone that I speak to in my group, but she's also a prominent leader, and it's Priestess Ifa Sheye, and she knows what I've been going through. And she says, you have to dig deeper to find out why you keep running into people that treat you a certain way. You have to dig deeper. And of course, I will get mad. I was like, I'm not digging deep. I'm not doing nothing. The people are drawn to me, and then they want to hurt me, and they want to use me. And she stays real quiet. And then something else will come up, and she goes, you have to dig deeper. You have to figure. What I finally understood after she said it like 5 times was that I wasn't willing to face my fears. I wasn't willing to not like it. I wasn't willing to deal with that maybe it's not everybody else, that maybe my own fear is drawing people to me. See the oxymoron in that? Hi, Mocha. And once I sat with myself long enough to recognize what it is that God keeps trying to tell me, that your very fear is your very problem. And God needs us to elevate, right? So if I don't understand what my problem is, how can he get me further? How can he get me my healing center if physician heal thyself does not happen? If I can't see that I need to be healed myself, right? And as thick-headed as it has been for me to understand that, today, after the 5th time, I get it. I get it. And so I no longer care. I no longer wait to see who's the next one is going to take advantage of me. I now operate that just could be a factor. It just could be a thing, right? That is not something I can prevent, but I can recognize it quicker. I can communicate it better. I can nip it in the bud immediately. And we can all move on. Healthy, safer, kinder, having had communicated. All right? Kiana, go back and listen to the message, because it might have been something that you feared when you were getting a message to prepare for that very fear. All right? Go back to the beginning and never fear when somebody dumps you. And don't even put it that way. You didn't get dumped. You got freed. Change your words around. Nobody dumps on you. Fuck him. Or her. I don't know. I'm not asking any questions at this point. I'm just being very neutral. Fuck that person. You got dumped? Well, remember you got dumped when this person wants to come back to you. Remember it. Remember how much it hurt. All right, guys. Text me, Kiana. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Yeah, releasing is a natural progression of metamorphosis. Now you can grow. Now you're not stuck anymore. Nobody gets dumped in my world. I don't use that language. You don't get dumped. No. You should have been like, good. There's the door. And if you want the rest of your shit, it'll be on the front door. That's what you should have said. Take your power back. Take your power back. But it's sad. Cry. Do whatever it takes. remember the pain, and you don't invite that pain back again. All right, I'm over it. Free advice. I love you all. Take it easy. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
I know I forgot.